Hey everybody, it's Grishard here with Grishard Games again. I'm going to share some basic insight on getting started here with Clash of Clans. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, and it's going to be broken up into segments, so if my base kind of jumps around between videos, that's why. It's all my base, it's just easier to shoot these in segments sometimes. The first thing is, and I can't show it, is don't spend gems on anything except builders. Builders are these little builder huts right here I've got in the corners, and we'll get to why they're in the corners later. But save all your gems until you get at least 4 builders, because yes, you can speed things up with gems, but think about the time you gain overall by having another builder. Instead of speeding something up by, say, 2 or 3 hours, you can build something that could take 2 or 3 days forever. The builder can always be building something, whereas once you use those gems to speed up or boost something, the gems are gone forever. So big important thing there is save your gems for your builders. Next, make sure you're clearing off your trees and your bushes and stuff as quick as you can, because you can only have 40, I believe it is, and you start with 40 on your base. I've got some here because my builders are all busy right now, but as you can see, it's pretty clear, and a lot of people make the mistake of not clearing this stuff off. The reason you want to clear these off is because you get gems from them. You get anywhere between, I believe, 0 and 6 gems from clearing these off. So you want to clear these off ASAP. You get a new one every 8 hours. So you want to clean one off at least every 8 hours when you start. I know they're kind of expensive, and I know it'll slow up some other things, but it's worth it to get the gems to get your builders. Something else. Oh, quick way to get gems. Over here you have your achievements. You can see I've completed a lot of these achievements already, but a lot of these are really easy to get. For example, down here at the bottom, as you're working your way up, I've already gotten the first couple levels of these, but if you join a clan and start warring, the first one's only like 10 or 50 stars or something. It's not very many. It's quick to get. Another quick one to get is, where's it at? Destroy builders huts. 2,500 sounds like a lot, but if every time you attack, people like me have their builders huts on the outside, just drop an archer or two out there. Wall buster, you can do what I did. I just built a whole bunch of wall breakers and just went for it, and I just nuked myself down to really low, and I just dropped wall breakers and lost a bunch of trophies, but you get free gems out of it. Another easy one, 1,250 trophies in multiplayer. A lot of people will have their town hall like mine is. It's where you can just drop some archers, and it's called sniping, and you snipe the town hall. You can get up to 1,250 really quick, really easy. It's also how you get the crystal achievement, which is right. I probably skipped it, but there's one here to get up to. Here it is. It's League All Star. The first one is to get up to Crystal. By sniping these town halls, you can also get up to Crystal, which is great because I think it's like 500 or 1,000 free gems, which again is most, if not a whole builder, if you're only on your third builder. Sniping can be any level. Like you can just drop your archers over here and just next, 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 next until you find one to snipe. And there's tons of people that do this because we don't want people to take our resources from our resource, storages. So we'll put our town hall over here, or sometimes they'll be in the corner like that. So look for town halls on the outside that are easy to get. Get up there, get those gems, and then lose a bunch of battles on purpose to get back down to bronze where you can raid people. Something else to look out for that a lot of people don't look out for is upgrading. You don't want to just take your town hall and max it out like up 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 up. You want to upgrade your buildings, specifically your defenses and your walls. I just hit level 8 probably about a week ago. All of my walls were level 7, which is this purple crystal, before I upgraded. And here you can see I'm starting to work on level 8 walls. You want to make sure that you evenly upgrade your base. If you're gonna attack a lot of people, the collectors aren't as important. Like I kind of lack on my collectors because I attack people all the time. But as you can see, I don't have a problem getting that. I've only been playing for about 2.5 to 3 months at the shooting of this video, so collector's not as big of a deal. But you want to get your war camps up to date. You want to keep your barracks up to date. You want to keep your defenses up to date. You want to update everything. You don't want to just upgrade your town hall, or you're going to get into situations where it's called being rushed, which is bad because if you rush your town hall, you get loot penalties. Like as a level 8, if I attack a level 7, I only get like 90% of their loot. if I attack a level 6, which level 6s are super common, I'll only get about 40 to 50%. I don't remember the exact percentage, but it's a huge decrease. So if you are going to rush to Town Hall 7 and stop there. I did that before I knew what rushing was, and it turned out okay. Um, Another important thing is base setup. As you can see, my base here, it's in the shape of a flower, like haha, I know. But the important thing is this is what's called a farming setup because my town hall is out here on the outside somewhere. Whereas if it was in the middle, it would be what's considered a trophy setup. The difference is the town hall in here is defended, whereas the elixir and all that, my gold and all the storages and stuff are on the outside and they're harder to get to. But the reason this is called a farming setup is because people can come along, as I mentioned earlier, and snipe your town hall, or I'll mention later, depending on the order. I put these in, can snipe your town hall with archers or barbarians or whatever. This is an ideal setup if you're not trying to do a trophy push up to, say, crystal to get your gems. So put your town hall on the outside somewhere. Put your storages. See, I have my gold storages here in the middle and my elixir storages towards the middle. And then put the collectors on the outside to just kind of draw fire while your defenses shoot at them. Because as long as you're an active player, which I'm just going to assume everybody that's taking the time to look up a tutorial is, you're going to be collecting your stuff fairly frequently, so there won't be a lot for them to steal out there. So what they'll do is they'll just drop a couple archers here. They'll take that out, and you'll get a free 10-hour shield, and you'll only lose like 1,000 elixir and 1,000 gold. Hey everybody, here's the tip about getting some free elixir when you're upgrading. My goblins are 45 seconds away from upgrading to level 4. Luckily, when I decided to cut this video, I had an upgrade just about to finish. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cancel all my troops. As you can see, I've got 3,692,670 elixir. What I'm going to do is I'm going to max out all goblins here, and all of my war camps are full. So, whoops. Alright, so I had 3,692,670 elixir. My goblins are going to finish here in just a couple seconds. All right, so my goblins just finished researching, and again, I had 3,692,670 elixir. Goblins aren't necessarily the best example for this because, well, they take almost no elixir. So now I'm going to cancel all these goblins that just upgraded. Just a second here. All right, so the goblins are all canceled. Now I have 3,696,870, which is a net gain of 3,696, 870 of 4,200 elixir. This trick works a lot better with like giants or dragons or pikas or something of that nature. I just happen to have goblins finishing when I shot this video. So the trick is you fill up your war camps before the research finishes, and you just build a whole bunch of whatever's about to finish. It works with potions too, and then after the research finishes, cancel them, and you get the difference in the elixir. Again, it's not a huge elixir bump, but I mean, free elixir is free elixir. Another thing you want to look out for that a lot of people kind of just don't really do is you want to keep research going all the time. Even if it's something you don't think you'll use, like maybe you're not a big barbarian person, or you're not, excuse me, or you're not a big rage spell person. Like you're gonna want most of these things eventually until you get to where I'm at, and you can upgrade, specific things to where, you're gonna run out of options at lower levels, which at higher levels it's not gonna be an issue because all this stuff takes so long. But up until like level Town Hall 6 or 7, just upgrade everything. Keep that research going because later you might decide, hey, I want to barch and use barbarians and archers, or that's what's barching. It's when barbarians and archers is just you combine the names. Um, but always keep your research going. Always, always, always keep your research going because you never know what you're gonna decide to use later.